Woo, we're live. Hello.
Welcome everyone.
Everybody. Oh, look, Heidi's in the building. Hey, Heidi.
312. Hey, Ellie Mae. Hey, Emily.
313.
And Heidi. So wonderful. So, yeah.
Oh, that mute.
Matt, how was your day today?
Productive.
Productive?
It's been a work.
Sorry.
It was productive. I did. I worked my butt off.
All right.
You worked your butt off today?
Yeah.
Nice.
Usually every day, but some days are just harder.
True that.
I ripped out a 60-foot floor, 60 foot by 12 floor.
Wow.
Put up 2 lights.
Nice.
Hung a door.
Bam. That's some awesome skills that you got there, dude. That's really cool.
Physical work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm a fan. How about you, Code? What's taking your way this day?
I've just laid about. I haven't done a lot today, to be fair. I've just meditated, really. Hence why I put that poll question in the chat. Do you meditate?
Yeah.
On that we're animals, so like we're animals, really. So
truly,
I've been meditating on that today with this health thing we got going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Living health thing that we're.
So how was your day, though?
It was good, yeah. It was good, but let's just say, I started my monthly cycle this morning, so I was just kind of like, I was kind of like dragging a little. I feel like I'm like really weak from losing so much blood. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, finally, once I got to working out, once I made my way to that, it really did jumpstart better part of my day. And then I meditated after I worked out and ran some errands, read some really fascinating stuff, curled my hair. So yeah, it's been a really good day. Plus, I can't wait to dig in back to this book that I was reading this afternoon. Like I can't wait. Like, yeah.
Hey, Dean HD's in the building.
Dean, yeah. Welcome.
That's what I just had a thought then, right? So when you're on that cycle, when you fast, it might be more of a problem when you get to that stage, isn't it?
Okay, so yeah, I've done a lot of fasting in my life.
So you might want to start after your cycle.
This isn't the first time that I've been fasting. Oh yeah, that's part of the reason why we did this, because I'm fasting this week. I'm on my second day right now. And I have been I fasted before while I was on my menstrual cycle.
33%.
And I don't know, that could be something I felt this morning, because I haven't been consuming, foods, and I'm losing blood. So yeah, I'm sure that does play a role, but just like anything, I think that all is mentalism. And like, once you know what you're dealing with, then I think that I can gear my own like perspective of things to be like, oh yeah. Because, like when I worked out, like it wasn't like harder than normal. I mean, it still kicked my butt, literally. But yeah, I wonder about that too. I'm sure that it does play a role, but I think it's more like psychological once you like can assess the situation. But I kind of feel like that about most things.
Thank you. I'm laughing. I spelt sometimes. I put sometimes wrong. I spelt it wrong. I didn't know. Bamboo. Good to see you, brother.
All good. People probably knew what you meant.
That works.
But dang, so yesterday was the summer solstice, and a halfway point between the seasons, between the year, balancing point of 2021. And dang, I was flying high. How about you guys? How was your yesterday?
Yesterday. No, mine's I was sleeping. Yeah, I've been sleeping a bit. Mellow. Yeah, I was sleeping.
How about you, Matt? How was your?
I had a high energy Monday.
Did you?
When it comes to
That's awesome.
I had a high open-minded Tuesday, but not as much zest,
As Monday.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of exactly, I love the way you just explained that. That's how I experienced this day too, because like I thought I would have been more flying high when I woke up this morning, because I was just like, yesterday was just so awesome. Like inside of me, just my own inner world was very good yesterday. And then when I woke up, I was just like not feeling that as much. And I was like, whoa, okay, all right, it's okay, we can roll with this. And I did, you know. But yeah, then so yeah, summer solstice yesterday. A Mercury retrograde is finally ending today, which makes me very happy. And like I've actually felt the writing of that over the past couple of days, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with, you know, the solstice. But then also on the 24th, now 2 days from now, we have the full moon in Capricorn, which is really awesome. Because I'm a Capricorn rising. Well, I'm actually a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp rising, but like all my signs are on the cusp of everything.
Saturnian. Hey, Baba.
Hey, Saturnian sun! Yay! Welcome, man. Yeah. So yeah, that's all really cool stuff that's happening right now. So yeah, we're on that master number day 22 right now.
Oh, yeah. For the mind, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
The 22 major arcana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in the Hebrew. We were saying that, weren't we?
Characters of the Hebrew alphabet. So fast.
Oh, thanks for sharing, Bamboo.
Skull, like you always say.
Sorry?
The 22 bones of the skull, the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. And then also, do you know Sanskrit? It's 44 characters, 33 consonants and 11 vowels. Isn't that awesome?
Wow, I've never found nothing for 44. Oh, right. Cool, that's so cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, I was listening to
using them numbers as well.
Or unveiled this last week for a live stream, and he was talking about how languages and ancient languages and their vibrations and their letters and things like that are very powerful, and it's been blowing my mind. Code and I talked about that a little bit earlier this week.
Yeah.
11/22.
Yeah, I know Bamboo's birthday.
That's so cool, Bamboo.
Same as my son's, his birthday, exact.
Amazing.
But
So
yeah, a bit more on it.
Health, spiritualness. What's have you guys ever fasted before? Yeah, gematria.
Love it. Me personally, I haven't, but I feel like I go like a lot of hours in between. So I think that's natural in me. So, but nah, I wouldn't mind trying, but yeah, I want to hear your two views on it before I do it.
Yeah, I never really could last that long, so that's where I found out about, about 7 years ago. My sister's a holistic nutritionist.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I say that twice, right?
Holistic
but
holistic.
So I learned all that stuff about the 16 hours.
Trace.
Having 16 hours off in between all your meals, right? That's what I've been working at for. So whatever you choose to eat, if you choose to start at 10 o'clock in the morning, you're only allowed to eat 8 hours after that. Through that time period is when you eat. And then you got to have 16 hours off after that, in between to fast for 16 hours. And then your metabolism picks up. That's when you'll start going to the washroom twice a day, and because there's time for everything to pass. That's what I was saying about earlier. There's what's our intestines? It's 11 times the length of our body or something like that.
Yeah, it's massive. I don't remember.
And if you got all that little bits going in there, right, when it's going back and forth, there's pressure. Right? There's pressure on your.
It's like a velvet, lining with all these rugae and all. So all these like fingers to absorb all of the nutrients that we're putting through it, right? It's pretty magnificent. The human body is magnificent. It's a machine.
It'd be like a big bull constrictor snake eating twice before that other thing's out of him, right? So he'd be totally immobilized.
That's a good way to look at it. So how's
But
this
if you take
16-hour thing going for you? What do you notice?
Really good.
Yeah.
High energy.
Good.
Like when you just get regular, when you pretty much release in the morning, you're light. Your body is your light for the whole day.
Wow, Heidi.
Right?
Yeah.
And you feel light on your feet. You don't feel bogged down, because even when I'm feeling my best, whenever a movement comes, I get groggy. Sometimes if I'm hyper, I don't feel it. But the older I get, then the more I notice that if it's within a couple hours, you can feel that it's making you groggy. Or if you're a little bit bunged up, once you get in touch with your feelings again, you'll notice that there's a little backup, and you just get in that groove, right?
Yeah.
It's part of almost like an addiction once you get going with your metabolism again. You can't wait to go to the washroom, right? It's nice. It's just, it turns into that regular routine. And
that's why people sweat at night, isn't it? Because if you eat before you go to bed, you're going to use energy up to break down that food.
Yeah.
Hence why
So that's breaking that
night.
down, that higher sugar and that higher whatever down, when it should be working on the other stuff. See, like the muscles are supposed to go one way, contract and push. Instead, you keep feeding it, and it doesn't know whether to push or pull, right? Because it's got fingers, you know what I mean? Like your esophagus, it's got fingers that pull and push. So if you keep loading that up, they can't.
And they can't do that job, so then you gain the fat, maybe, innit?
Just like blood pressure.
Called? It's like, it starts with a P. It's like paracelsus. Paracelsus, is that what you call it?
Yeah, something like that. Just like blood pressure too. If you have a lot of water weight, the water weight's pushing on your veins, which is causing high blood pressure. It's not really anything inside your veins that's giving you that. Your veins aren't clogged. It's the water weight inside you that causes blood pressure.
Dude, I did a massage on myself yesterday. It was a lymphatic massage. Speaking of waters, because it's like push out and like get the waters and the lymphs moving, and like I don't know, I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm gonna keep doing it. Like it seems, I like it, especially since now I'm doing this at least 5-day fast. I mean, I'm gonna be one day at a time here, but yeah.
Have you released the pressure points on your face and stuff yet?
No, I haven't. I am getting a massage on Friday.
There's a couple of pressure points. You know those cheek muscles?
Yeah, I have a big jaw.
If you hold these cheek muscles in and slowly push them down for like 30 seconds, you'll release all that moisture in there. Yeah, just keep slowly pressing it, and they empty. And they retain. Yeah, that's getting these. You'll feel your finger go down. It'll keep going in. It'll keep sinking in. You're emptying it, and then there's a pressure release.
I didn't put some in.
That's the ones I do right here.
I love yours.
I'm listening to you. Code made me laugh.
It's some kind of focus lymph node thing, and then they rejuvenate themselves.
Yeah.
And it drains it gets your cerebral fluid, I think, part of your flux capacitor going.
Cool. You know, because I've done a lot of fasting in my lifetime, like I didn't know this until recently. My girlfriend looked it up. Sometimes, and even like in long periods in just one day, or if I will have gone all day, or if I just eat one meal in a day, or if I'm doing alternate day fasting, whatever it is, when I finally do get to the eating of the food, and like it can be any kind of food, but the more acidic it is, the more that I experience this. But what it is that like, because my taste buds have gone without food for such a long time, that once they do, or when they are introduced to the flavors that I'm eating, it is so intense that it gives me this really uncomfortable, like I call it sour ears, but it's that spot that you were just talking about, that to drain. It's like my limbs. It's like when you like eat a lemon and like you have that pain back there. Does anybody ever experience that?
I have to squint, really. I get it with my eyes.
Yeah. But dude, yeah, that happens to me all the time. I don't know the way around that, but it's worth it. It only, like, the discomfort only really lasts for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. But yeah, have you guys ever experienced that? Anybody?
I haven't. No. Anyone?
From a lemon? No.
Not even from a lemon. Well,
Maybe
I
a
have
lady's.
quite unique. Oh, son of a gun, right? Yeah, I need to get a drink of water. Yeah, so I've never fasted at such a low body weight before. I've never been this. I mean, like obviously as a child, but I never fasted as a child.
Dr.
Hey, Dr. Ian Adams. Wait. Oh my God, Corey's here too, and Kimba.
Yeah, Trace B's in the building. Kimba's in the building.
Trace, I love you.
Tom's Patch is in the building. Corey's in the building.
Corey.
So, yeah, our metabolism, it's like the thing that takes when our body is digesting food, it takes so much energy. So the idea behind fasting at all is that if you're not eating, then your body can divert its energy to other things, to repairing other muscles and cell health and all kinds of other awesomenesses that we could use some assistance with. So eating less and less in a day will help us with that. And then if we go on a fasting, it can become something much bigger than even that. Like you start healing yourself. The longest fast I ever did was a 22-day juice fast. And
22 again.
my aim was to go for 30 days, but I only made it 22 days. I got to be so charged, full of energy, so rearing to go, and like it got to be also that I was starting to have a different sort of spiritual connection with the universe. Like, and it was starting to it really scared me. I felt like I was burning up inside and I didn't have enough places to put my energy or where to put my energy. I didn't know what to do. And I felt like I was beginning to have trouble relating to other people, even in just 22 days, right? Wild. So yeah, I was like, okay, it's time to eat some food because I gotta come back down to earth a little bit here. But I've also read about and watched videos about people who do dry fasting, which is when they don't eat anything and they also don't consume any water at all, any liquid at all. And they say that this is like the most spiritual fast that you could ever do. That when you start,
yeah. Sorry, I just want to say you'd have to build up to that one, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done it yet, and I've fasted a lot in my life. So.
That's what I would say, yeah, for sure, yeah.
But yeah, that's also part of the reason why I'm doing this fast right now, is because it's kind of like a short circuit direct route to like becoming more clean, your body diverting its energy in a really nice flow, and it opens you up to spirituality. And that has been a really big concentration for me right now. Yeah, it was like that, Heidi. It was like anxiety, like who am I? If I, when I'm like this, I don't even know how to act in the world. I don't know how to be, and I'm having all
got you to
this,
question
crazy connection. It was pretty nutso. So I mean, I guess that's sort of what I'm after though right now. Like I'm kind of seeking that out now because my whole identity has been evolving, and yeah. So fasting, it's really good for us, you guys. What do you think of that?
I think I smoked too much cannabis to fast.
That is a struggle. Let's talk about it. Honestly, it is. It's really a mind over matter thing because if you don't already have it on lockdown in your head that you're going to be able to make it X amount of days, like whatever you've bitten off to chew.
Set your
If you don't have that on lockdown for real, you're not in that flow, and you smoke some weed. Never mind, I'm not fasting this week after all.
I feel sick though. I wouldn't be able to smoke. I think it'd make me feel sick. So that'd help me both ways. Yeah, I'll give up. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? No wonder. Remember when I was telling you this morning I wake in pain. I totally burned down as soon as I woke up today.
Maybe you're starving.
I haven't done that in a while. I haven't been waking and baking at all for a while. And dude, it made me so ripped. I mean, like so freaking ripped. And you know what? It probably does have a lot to do with the fast also. No wonder I was like, because I didn't even smoke that much. I was like to myself, geez, dude, wow. Like I was like, I was like, apparently, like I told Matt and Code this before we went live, that it was just like, my brain was just like, I was so disjointed, way more than normal, that like at one point it was like 10 minutes later and I had started 3 projects and I didn't even realize it. Like, dude, like that's how disjointed I was this morning. It was bad. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Hey, who's that? That was fun. Someone walked behind Matt.
Oh, did that?
Oh, yeah, that was Maddie. She just got in from playing outside. Yeah.
She loves a bit of air.
I seen you walk by and say hi. Good. That's happening.
Oh, Jenny. Jenny's in the building. Oh, hope you enjoyed. Hey, Jenny.
Tracy, how you doing?
Sorry,
you got a few messages on my. Anya. Oh, my life. Good to see you, Anya. Oh, it's been a while.
Oh, cool.
Anya's in the building. I've made you blue, Anya. Oh, you can put your link in there if you want to. Oh, bamboo. She's lovely, peeps. You'll enjoy Anya.
Bamboo? Bamboo soldier.
Yeah, Jenny had a birthday on the 21st, on the solstice.
Can I have it?
Hey, I'm sorry, you guys. I seem to be having a really poor connection. I'm trying to catch up here.
Oh, is it? Do you want me to help? Might help if I got my camera off as well. Then maybe that'll help.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right, we could hear you and everything was fine when you was talking. Then maybe that'll help.
And when
yeah, you are a bit glitchy now. Great question. Who's got? Would you like to fast for someone? Yeah, that is a great question. I'll second that one, Corey. Right, where is
Can you guys hear me?
We can now, yeah.
Oh, snap. I think that's a great question too, Corey.
Oh, well, yeah.
Also,
that would be my one as well.
I love you.
Yeah, thank you, Corey.
I would say start with the intermediate first, though.
Did you take my cup?
What? What's that look like?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, start with just a half a day. Start with a half a day. Don't even, like, just try not to eat for a half a day. And
12 hours.
Yep, go for 12 hours from the time you wake up until 12 hours has elapsed. Give that a whirl first and like test your willpower and see how you feel.
What, say for like a week? Would you say a week? Would that be enough? To go like then go for another one, or just stick to the 12 hours for?
Well, Mickey does sometimes 3 days sometimes before he starts eating again. I think he said a little bit of that.
I was thinking of Mickey's day actually.
Yeah, I was thinking you could do bite off as many days as you want to. If it's your very first time, just try it for a day and see how you feel. But then if you think it's really cool and you like the way you feel or you notice any differences, maybe try for 3 days. And then after that, just get back into your regular routine. And then the next time you try, just try to fast for a full day. And if that's something that seems like a little bit intimidating or daunting to you, you don't have to do a fast where you don't consume anything. You can do a fast where you are drinking juices, and that can really fill your belly. And also another good tip is when you're fasting,
I'll probably do that.
If you get really strong hunger pains, take a drink of water, take a drink of tea, take a drink of something, or herbal tea. I suggest herbal tea because then you're.
Could I drink coffee on it? Could I drink that? Or is that cheating?
If you're going to drink coffee, I'd suggest you drink decaf coffee because then we're not adding stimulants to our system.
Right, decaf. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Delaney.
But I will say in my own experience, and this has remained true for me, I think that when you do a water fast, that it gets exponentially more difficult up to your third day. On the third day, I think I find it to be the hardest day of the fast. It is so difficult on the third day. I mean, I've had fasts before where it wasn't as difficult, but it was still the most difficult day of my fast. I just get crazy hunger pains. It's on my mind the whole time. But then once you get past that third day, it just really feels like something flips inside of your brain and your body, and it's smooth sailing after that. For me.
Yeah, 3 day. Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But everyone should be really conscious of how they're feeling.
Yeah, their own body, like, yeah.
Exactly.
But these are pointers. These are like, yeah, good like pointers. So.
Right. Because yeah, like I was saying before, like I've decided that I'm going to go at least 5 days, but I don't know. It might be something longer than that. But right now, like being physically active and working out is a really big goal of mine, and I really am enjoying that being a part of my life. And so I want to be able to fit my fasting schedule around that. And so I just have to be really, I think, conscious of how I'm feeling, because I'm not trying to, like hurt my, like make, I'm just going to be really aware of how I'm feeling. And if it comes to the fact that maybe it might end up being a juice fast for me, because then I'll have some calories through liquids that way. And also then when you do juice fasts,
yeah, because
your body gets a massive cleanup on the inside. Like your epithelial cells start healing, all of your veins start repairing, it starts pushing out all of those clogged arteries. You actually become younger. It's insane how quickly it is that happens when you're only accepting phytonutrients into your body. It's just nuts. And like all the colors of the rainbow, all very good for you. And it's also a good idea to think about when you're doing a juice fast, like just mono juicing. I mean, like I like doing juices with many different things, but like, I don't know. I've started doing some mono juicing. This last time I did a juice fast.
What's that mean? What, putting like iodine in it or something?
Mono juicing means like you juice just one item. So just like all celery or all carrots, all watermelon, all pineapple. All you do is just that one thing. And I mean, there's a lot of people that will eat only just one thing at a time, and they say that it's really good for your metabolism. So I'm kind of testing it out right now.
I suppose I'm a little bit like that. Yeah.
Have you heard anything about that, Matt Man? Are you still there with us?
Yep.
Awesome. Mono juicing and mono eating?
Yeah, juicing. We used to do that. That's how I started my main diet, to get down to beat my diabetes.
Ooh. So what, you mono juice? What would you juice?
We did all the, what was it? Those shakes, those zippy shakes or whatever it's called. Magic Bullet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we just like 5 different juices and then spinach with it.
Okay, all right, yeah.
And shit like that.
Yeah.
And then we drink the alkaline water with fresh squeezed lemonade in it.
Ooh, yummy.
Or lemon. So that would bring the alkaline down, but we drink alkaline water to stay above the acidic levels.
Right. That's awesome. But have you ever heard of mono juicing, where you just juice one vegetable or one fruit at a time? Or just eat one food at a time for an entire meal?
Yeah, that's one thing I have a hard time doing.
Yeah,
depends on
I've
the
only
individual.
Recently started learning about it and like knowing about it and checking it out, and I'm really fascinated. I want to give it a whirl.
Like, well, I guess it was just if you ate just mashed potatoes at one time, enough to get filled. You know what I mean?
I could do that.
Something that's got a backbone to it.
It's like that's a long filtering energy one as well, isn't it? It does it?
Yeah.
The energy slowly over the a long period.
Like you ate two big large carrots or something at one time and juiced it or something, ground it up.
Yeah, so it's really vegetarianism, really, nearly.
Well, it's vegan. It's straight up vegan. Unless you're adding yogurt.
Yeah, or any
or any like milk or dairy products. It's It's straight up vegan and like.
So you detox, it's like
it's a huge
got it all
detox.
going on.
But yeah, dang, dude, like I've been smoking cigarettes like crazy this last day, and I know that that's it's partly because I'm not eating food. But I went and got a vape pen today, and we'll see how that goes. I don't feel good about vape pens either. I don't know. I know that seems nut job. I actually think that I don't know. I don't know. Maybe get a hold of my own self or something about the smoking. Finding a way to navigate that whole idea of maybe I really don't enjoy it as much as I think I do.
Right. Well, you know what happened with me? I
What's
quit
that?
smoking cigarettes after, was it 32 years?
Yeah.
By using a vape. I used a vape. I used a vape for like 2 months. And by the time I used a vape for 2 months, I could smell how awful I smell. And I just started saying, I can't believe I smell like that. It's the first time in my life I really paid attention to how much I stunk when I was around anything. And I started having empathy towards other people about smelling. And I started thinking, man. And then I said to my kids one day, I said, if I was meant to smoke, I'd have a chimney in my head, but I still smoke weed, so I still need a chimney. You know what I mean? But then I'd never touch a cigarette again. I just wouldn't do it.
Awesome. Yeah, man. I'm hoping to. That's my goal. That's my my wish about that is that it's just it will naturally fall out of my life. Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Not that means that I'm not going to make moves towards making that happen in its own timing and stuff, but like, yeah.
See, I was taking 12 milligram vape with 12 milligrams of nicotine in it.
Yeah.
And it would cure that urge, right? But then I started getting into the vape, and I started tasting it and going, yuck, I don't really like this that much.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's a pain in the ass to keep filling it and to buy all the things for it.
That's the thing too, is that glycol stuff that they make the vape liquid out of, it's like, what is it, like one process away from being jet fuel. And then also on top of that, I had a friend that was hospitalized for over a month from vaping, and like he had this like crazy form of pneumonia that you can get from vaping where it actually like adds moisture into your lungs. And so he told me, and I mean, like I had literally bought a vape pen the day before. I was like, well, I'll give this a try, and then maybe I won't want to smoke cigarettes.
But those people, there's people that do it like they watch the people online do it when they're sitting there taking those big puffs, and that's what I thought about. I thought, I want to do that and do that big cloud and stuff. But you don't really have to do that. You just have to go, you don't. And just take that little toot.
When I worked at the Beet Harvest, are we still on?
Yeah.
When I worked at the Sugar Beet Harvest, and I was like in the piler, is like a 12-hour shift, and I like you can't, it's like it's go. You have trucks coming with beets, and you're unhauling these beets, and you're put them through this huge machine the whole time. You can't leave a lot. So I had a vape pen up there with me, and I liked having it. It was nice. I never felt like it was giving me what I really wanted. But it did suffice. But man, I couldn't like it. The vape sometimes makes me cough. Like I get like that shortness of breath right away. Have you ever experienced that with the vape?
Yep.
I wouldn't want to do that. No.
Well, we'll see. I just like when I ran to the store right before we started the stream. I had gotten my coupon in the mail for like $16 off. So I got the whole set. Like I got the vape pen, I got the charge thing, I got the 4-pack with it for like $4. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. Hey, algorithm, welcome, Delaney. So awesome.
Good to see you, algorithm. Right, made him back, boo.
So,
Cage is in the building.
Hey, welcome, Cage. Nice. See, Saturnian, I did that for a long time.
How's it going,
too.
Cage?
And it was more.
I got a live going tomorrow night, Cage.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, your stuff's free tonight, Cage.
So like the very first fast I ever did was just like a water fast. And then years later I heard about this, like what was it? It's called the Master Cleanse. Have you guys ever heard of the Master Cleanse or done the Master Cleanse before?
No.
It's like it's like a weight loss thing, and that's the purpose that I did it. But I ended up, hey Jason, welcome.
Hey Jason, welcome.
So you juice lemon, and you so what is it? It's like 6 tablespoons of fresh squeezed lemon juice, 6 tablespoons of grade A maple syrup, and then it's like a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in a liter bottle that you then you fill the rest with cold water, and then you shake it, and you drink 2 of those liters a day. And I called it my jungle juice. It's actually pretty tasty. That jungle juice it's like a lemonade-y, sweet, spicy drink. And then an hour before bed, you mix something, I can't remember specifics. You guys can look it up if you want to. You mix I don't know, is it like something 2 to 6 tablespoons of coarse sea salt in a liter of water. You chug it, and then within like a half an hour, you are shitting your brains out. You're just like expelling. It's so gross and wonderful. So you're like cleaning out big time. So you do this for like a week, and like you drop massive weight, and you detox huge. The Master Cleanse is masterful.
Oh, God.
Flush. Like Co's left the building.
Yeah. Master Cleanse. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. I've done it a couple times actually.
Cleanse thy colon.
Yeah, dude. But
that's the only dance we know. Don't lose yourself.
I wanted to say something about what you were saying, Ellie. You said Ellie Mae says, I heard nicotine is actually good for some autoimmune diseases. Forget where I read about that, but it was in a medical journal somewhere. There's actually a lot of medical uses for tobacco. And, they're actually like genetically engineering and modifying tobacco now in recent years to create drugs for people with different kinds of neurological problems. Which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the earth provides, and there's already a way to do that. I don't know why people are modifying this stuff. What are you doing, Matt? You're making me laugh. But
I'm toying around a little bit.
There are other like traditionally tobacco was used in ceremonies with shamans, and it was also used to trade. And I mean, tobacco was, where was it? It was discovered in shit. Is it Nicaragua? No.
Probably if it's nicotine, Nicaragua or whatever.
Shoot, I was just reading about this. I wasn't even planning on talking about this tonight. I didn't think about it, but dang, I can't remember. Damn it. It was so fascinating to me. It came from Jamaica or something. I don't know. I can't remember.
So I wonder what else you can use it for other than smoking it.
But like in a spiritual fashion, it's about fire meeting the cool energy of tobacco and it fusing together. And that's like the spirituality of it. And people use tobacco for blessings. Yeah, there's a lot of really fascinating things we can learn about tobacco.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for ankles and that, like,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you've
yeah.
sprained. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
wasn't
Jay,
Nice
that's
one.
why I say
Trace
get in the
just told
balance.
me, for sunburn or stings or something. Was that?
Yeah, you could rub it
tobacco?
on it. Yeah.
Um,
Bandages or band-aid.
yeah.
Like.
So cool. Yes, it
Yeah,
is
because
called
they're banned
Australian
athletes
Australian.
from smoking there.
So, there are other reasons that people will fast. There are massive cleanses that you can do that, like, after I got back from my hike, a couple of weeks on the Appalachian Trail, I started having really bad intestinal pain.
Yeah,
And I thought that I had contracted Giardia, which is like a bug that you can get from drinking water. That's not properly what's the word I'm looking here, boys? Cleansed. Anybody?
Detoxed.
Sorry, I was in with the chat then.
Purged.
Well, yeah. If you don't boil the water, you just like, if it's not sanitized, or like, you have to boil it. You got to boil your water.
Or decontaminate it. Yeah.
Yeah, to distill it.
Yeah, I had been really careful and everything, but I was feeling really ill and I was having a lot of problems. And so I really thought that I had Giardia. Well, it turns out it wasn't Giardia. I then went on this crazy elimination diet, and by the time I had gone on this whole elimination diet, there were some things that I found out that triggered me more than other things did, but I learned that it was my gallbladder. My gallbladder was, because it still increased. Like the pain just kept increasing. It was some of the worst pain that I'd ever dealt with. Like, I mean, like I just was like, oh my God, I can't do this. This is terrible. Like, just.
How did you know what? Was you going to the toilet and that, and then it hurt, or?
I learned from reading. What it was. It was actually like this intense pain in my back. Like, I mean, just intense, like shoot through you pain that I'd never experienced before. It was just terrible. You are up all night in just pain. You're puking because you're in so much pain. You're puking your life out for days and days and days. It's terrible. Okay. So when your gallbladder is diseased, it's terrible. It sucks. It's very painful. So once I learned that it was my gallbladder that was a problem, they told me that they wanted they told me that I needed to have gallbladder surgery to have my gallbladder removed. And I was like, fuck that. There's no fucking way that I'm having my gallbladder removed. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, not really exactly sure, but some archaeologists say tobacco was used as early as 100 BC with the Mayan, but who knows for sure?
Yeah, I think I've heard that, you know?
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They found it, I'm sure, in like some temples and that, because you can find the remnants of tobacco there. I'm pretty sure that as well. Bamboosk.
Bambooski. So I did a lot of research on, I searched for a natural way that I could cure my gallbladder. And I found it through Dr. Sabi. And I did this intense gallbladder cleanse over a 6-month period. And it basically entailed, you had to drink fresh squeezed grapefruit juice at specific hours. It was an hourly thing that you did it, so that you were making your system get prepared to release these gallbladder stones. And so like every 2 hours you were drinking this grapefruit juice, and you're also drinking this nasty ass Epsom salt water. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I've heard this before. Yeah, someone says that. Yeah, that's how you break them down, innit? Yeah.
Well, the Epsom salt actually relaxes your organs so that they're able to open more widely, so that you can actually pass the stones out. So you're doing this, you know, throughout the day. These 2-hour drinks, and then an hour before bed or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not positive on the specifics of the details right now. But it was something like an hour before bed, you or maybe it's like it's like a half an hour before bed, you make sure that you've gone to the bathroom as much as you possibly can, because there might have even been like a cleanse, like something in there too with the salt water. I might be mixing up fasting. I've done lots of different fasts, but you make sure that you've expelled as much out of your system as you can, and then you go and you chug a liter, which is it's like a cup of organic olive oil with a cup of fresh squeezed either lemon juice or grapefruit juice, or a mix of both. You shake it, and it becomes this like creamy drink, which actually, like, I mean, it's gross and stuff, but it's not as bad as you think it might be. You chug it down, and then I also would then like take a tablespoon of honey just to help with the flavor in my mouth. And then I would I ate 3 what are they called? Chamomile pills. They were chamomile extract pills so that I would sleep really fast. I took 3 chamomile extract pills. Then you go and you lay in bed, and you lay on your right side. That's the side where your gallbladder is. And you lay as still as you possibly can on that side.
So don't move it.
Yeah. Yep. And you just wait till you pass out. And so, yeah, then when you wake up,
some pillars up behind you or whatever.
When you wake up in the morning and you go to the bathroom, you literally shit out green nasty stones that are in your gallbladder, and they're like nasty deposits.
Did you fish them out, like, and keep them?
Yeah, I did. They're actually in my freezer right now. I did because I got them analyzed. Through my cleanse. Like when they first started coming out of me, they were like so gross inside. They were like diseased. The color was just disgusting. All right. And then every month that I did it, they just got to be like smaller, lesser, shinier, and then all of a sudden it was just like nothing anymore. It was just like you could tell the disease in my body from the first month that I did it to the 6th month. It was completely
well done, though. Well done, you
right?
though.
Thanks,
that's brilliant.
Dude, right?
That's so good.
Gallbladder now.
Wow.
And you can too.
You can talk the talk. You've walked the walk, like
yeah. And I mean, like, the gallbladder is one of the most unnecessary surgeries that gets done in the United States behind heart surgery. But yeah, we don't need to have those surgeries. We just need to take care of ourselves, like we care about ourselves.
Exactly. Like I say, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I haven't taken medication for diabetes for 2 years because I researched it.
Right. I'm so proud of you. I mean, like you took the path that was right for you, and it was a path that was really healthy for your body. And like when we like walk these steps and we do these things and like we experience them, it gives other people like, they're like, wow, Matt did it. Maybe I can do it.
Well, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I know I'm I'm tough and everything, and I got willpower, but only for certain things. Right.
Right.
I can be weak. My weakness, I've given into addiction. So that proves how weak I've been. But you can also be just as much as strong as you can be weak. Right. And then you find the balance. Then you stop worrying about everything and just stay with the flow. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I do it for me. That's the main thing. I stopped thinking about what everybody else thinks, and I did it for myself. Because nobody else was going to help me but me. Doctors don't give a shit. They'll give you pills to take. I actually felt crappier with the pills. But once I figured out that you're in between ranges and that you could eat something before you have a snack so you don't get sugar rushes and blasts.
Yeah.
I was quickly seeing
them
that
dots, all right. Yeah, it's all right.
that how sugar takes over your body, and then I found out about parasites and that's diabetes really is just parasite poop that's it's toxifying your blood. But they want more. Those parasites want more sugar. They want more. It's not you that wants it. Those things are telling me, give me more right now. I want more.
Yeah, that's what I always feel inside me. You know that
it
I
is.
do.
It's telling.
I feel the parasites.
Those are inner parasites that are wanting more. Sorry if it grosses anybody out, but we have thousands.
We keep it real.
Kimba did a great video on. She's got a great video on her channel about parasites. Like she just said how many thousands of different ones that are in us, but there's also thousands of good ones that counter those. But if you let the other ones get ahead of everything else, they consume you.
True that. Did you guys ever see that Futurama episode where he eats that bad sandwich and then like those those worms are like growing in his head and like they make him to be like this superhuman and everybody starts to fall in love with him and stuff? But like anybody, I love that episode.
Oh, cool, Jenny. Thanks.
I think Kimber might have seen it. She's going, yes, Ali.
Yes, dude, I love Futurama. I love it so much, and oh my gosh, I love it even more now from this perspective. Like when I watch it, it's kind of scary what they know. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know you knew, and I've been watching this for years.
Yeah,
because I didn't know.
Kate, you must have a tapeworm.
I'm hungry.
When I was in high school, there was this skit on like SNL or Mad TV where they were like talking about this new fad diet out, and it was the tapeworm. I don't know. It made me laugh so hard. So lame and gross.
Yes, the host.
Yeah, bamboo parasites. Well, the main thing is why we get sick, what they call autoimmune, is because the parasites, sometimes you get a big one that's called candida. It's a big yeast lump, which gives females yeast infections. It gives males yeast infections. But it goes to the washroom in you, and you have to go to the washroom for yourself and it. That's why you get this spastic bowel and IBS and everything. So until you beat that thing, I can't explain it to too many people, but that's what it is. It's right under your belly button. It lumps down in there in the bottom of your stomach, and you got to beat it. You got to starve it. Yeah. Without taking antibiotics, because you take antibiotics, you blow out all your natural flora, and then you got to spend years to build that mucus back up in your body, right?
That's awesome. Yeah, I like the idea of the natural way, and I do think that there's certainly a there's many wonderful things that have come out of Western medicine, and then like when it comes to emergency services, you can't really beat that in like Western medicine. Like the whole emergency services is on point beyond anything we've ever experienced. It's very effective. But as far as like actual living healthcare as being a human in the world is concerned, like that is not on point. And the Eastern way, in my opinion, is much more important. And then when we start thinking about the spiritual side of who we are too, that plays a massive role in everything that we encounter for our health, because our body is, the manifestation of our thoughts. And when we're not happy and when things are going wrong in our bodies, they manifest it in our bodies that way. Like people that carry a lot of weight in their guts and like their belly, a lot of times that means that those people they look after other people before they look after themselves. They stress way too much about other people and they don't take care of themselves enough. Like when you have back problems in different areas of your back, that all relates to different ailments of psychologies and spiritual mind heart spaces, so all of these things are connected. And a pill, it's not going to do it. Unless
Right.
it's in conjunction with a plan to be off that pill.
Right. Yep. Good. Yeah.
I was on antibiotics for
Oh,
almost
right, yeah.
most of my young days.
Most of young days, tonsillitis.
Wow, right? I hear you, Ellie. Yeah. So let's just say for a moment, let's talk about the power of our thoughts, because all of this stuff is within us. It's all within us to decide what we want to pay attention to, the routes we want to take, if we want to listen to our inner selves. And I mean, every 7 years, we have entirely new cells. We have an entirely new body. But most of the time, people look the same after 7 years, or they've gained weight after 7 years. And it's mostly because the ideas that we behold and the routines that we then get ourselves into because of our thoughts, right? So I've always been of the mind that everything is curable, and I still feel that way.
Yeah.
And
placebo.
so, I mean, no matter what it is that we have, that we're dealing with, it's there as an opportunity for us to learn and grow and become a healthier spiritual being, in my opinion. What y'all think about that?
I think that's true, because like most things, there wasn't no cure for anything until someone came along and went against the grain and done something, you know, because they went within and went with their own flow, somehow cured themselves. So then that's a benchmark for others to follow even. So yeah.
True that. Yeah. Let food be thy medicine.
How you doing,
And
Bert?
Water.
I mean, hopefully we're like also like consuming lots of information, because that's food too.
Yeah, that is as well. Yeah. Well, you know, there's an alternative, so maybe there is one
Can I go to
from what you're
Mexico?
taking at the moment. There may be like a natural, more natural alternative.
I'm going to Mexico.
Try
Can I
that,
go to Mexico
maybe.
for 10 minutes?
I guess, but yeah, don't. Well,
But or otherwise,
have to
somehow
go in.
try and build up that immune system. Then, if it's got like, you can get autoimmune diseases. So
oh shit.
Yeah. So I'd like to tell you guys a really cool story.
because fear keeps you at your immune system. So yeah.
There's this woman that I know, and she's amazing. She's just phenomenal. And she had cancer, and she didn't have insurance at the time, and she had to go get chemo, and there were these specific cells that her body wasn't producing that she needed to produce in order to receive the chemo. And so these shots that she had to get were like $4,000 a pop. And she was just like, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm not doing that. That is, out. We can't afford that. We're not doing that. And she said, you know what? I'm going to make the cells. I promise. I'm going to make the cells. And people sort of looked at her like, you're crazy. The doctor was like, you got to get this shot. And she was like, no, I'm going to make the cells. So she did. She freaking did. She meditated. She meditated every night, and she envisioned that she was laying in this water that was creating this network inside her body that was building these cells that she needs to build her up and make her feel good. And when she was laying in this water, it would take away the bad stuff out of her, and it would build up these new networks inside of her. And don't you know that is exactly what happened? Do you guys, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I mean, she literally did. And that is honestly the power of our thoughts. And sometimes we find ourselves in these very physical situations, and I think sometimes just to remind us of the power that we really do have, because it's like, dude, this is an opportunity for you to shine. This is an opportunity. Yeah. Like my whole like path right now for health has started because like my back was so jacked up. I was just like, man, I need some core health. And man, now my life is just even getting better and better and better with that. So we all have a lot more control over certain things than we think we do.
Yeah, you had a bit of willpower in there as well, innit? Like,
Yeah.
They call me
I
Wheeler.
like that. And like meditation as well, definitely. Because that's a
Where
thing.
there's a
So,
will, there's a
It
way.
is.
Right? Where there's a
that's
will,
energy.
there's a way.
Yeah, where there's a will, there's
Yeah.
a way.
Night, Matt. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, see you, Matt. See you tomorrow, maybe.
Yeah, live stream tomorrow, Cage.
Yeah.
You can come up and chat, and we'll check out your grow room and stuff, and we'll go from there. I'm not sure if he noticed that I shared this out. I don't know if it told you that I shared it out, but
It told me bamboo. Where? Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, your one was just before him. Oh.
okay, yeah.
Oh, right. That's probably
So
why.
some
it's
people might have thought it was
simultaneous.
mine and went on it. And
Yeah, the link, your link and Ali's link is in the description, just in case anyone hasn't got them two channels.
yeah, I seen
Oh,
that,
thanks,
Jenny.
dude.
Yeah, that's
Jenny's
cool.
Instagram handle. Did you?
Ah, well, I ain't got.
totally agree, Saturnian.
I ain't got Jenny.
Jenny, yeah, we're gonna send you codes or get you the codes.
What? That's my one.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jenny. So
That's my
awesome.
Instagram. Yeah.
I'm starting to grow on Instagram too. I like it.
Did you go out anywhere, Jenny?
I don't really do much, but I don't know, something to do.
Yeah, but how did you put a photo on there or whatever? I don't know. How
you hit the plus button. There's a plus on the top of your screen.
Right.
You hit a plus, and then it goes to a story, and then you can pick out of your pictures that are already there.
What,
and
on
then
my phone? Like,
you go to post, and then it says, do you want to write a caption for this picture? And then you just keep posting. You post your cats doing funny things, you know what I mean? Just single pictures and put the bong in front of them with their paws on it and shit. Take some funky pictures.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. I ain't got a bong, but yeah.
See if we get somebody to hold the bong. Like, I forgot to tell you about the chipmunk. Did I tell you about that?
No.
We have this little tiny water bong, and he put both his hands on the spout of it. It was on the ground, and he put both his hands. I don't know if he was just leaning on it, but he put both his hands on it like it was like a tree. You know what I mean?
When you quickly got him.
I knew we never got the picture, but he did it, man.
That went viral.
Yeah, it was priceless. Yeah, that chipmunk, man, he grabs my toe. He hasn't bit me yet, but
I thought you did.
Wow.
He grabs my freaking toe. Yeah, this guy is rough. He grabs my toes.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
And then like he's done a lot of neat stuff. Yeah, he's cool because he's been like come right up onto my porch. I don't got no peanuts, and he knows that. And he'll come and check it out. And people will see me talking with him. I'm like, they're like, did you feed that a peanut? I'm like, no, he just listens to me, I guess. Mostly, I said, I have people that come to my live stream that listen to me, so I don't know this chipmunk. So he's a pretty good buddy. He knows who I am, though. Some of them are friendly, but they know when you're really good friends with them. I can wrestle with them.
True that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Yes, Heidi, Chippendale. That's what I'm thinking about. I love Chippendale.
I was thinking what Jason said, because the animals know, innit? Like, they know a good person.
Oh, is your aunt still out back, Trace?
They do.
That's why the cats all run up to me.
I love that you have a pet ant. It's so awesome.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
so awesome,
little Jimmy. Yes,
I know Jimmy. He's outside.
love Jimmy. Jimmy's a little Jimmy. Oh, I thought I would be Jimmy. If I was an ant, I'd be Jimmy.
I think maybe a chipmunk. I would say maybe a chipmunk was my spirit animal, in a sense. Oh, did I show you this one on my leg at all? This tattoo? I don't think I did. Speaking of Chippendale. Yeah.
I want to see.
Wait, hold on. Let me fly it off.
Cute.
I was supposed to get this whole scene.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I did. I got that
That's pretty good.
when I was like 15 years old.
That'd be
That was done with
that'd
this.
be my party trick. Go here. Colour it in like each time. You should colour it in like green or something. For a joke.
Do you know what's funny?
It does look like Alvin.
He was supposed to be, you know, that girl. Do you know the
love
girl Gadget, the blonde-haired chipmunk? She was
I
supposed to be
really
bent over, and I didn't go through with it. She was supposed to be bent over right here, and I didn't go through with it. I stopped. Oh, I have to run outside really quick.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good.
I forgot about
I knew you had
that tattoo. Yeah, I got a couple tattoos on it. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna run out to the buddy here for a second. Be right back.
That was worth the whole night.
You feed the fox and her cubs in the front garden. We also have a badger, but I'm a little nervous about it. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, you know, fox has been like a spirit animal to me for a long time in my life. I don't know. I haven't seen a fox in a long time though, so that's changing. But yeah,
Haven't you? That's all I see is foxes. Otherwise,
do you?
Yeah, we've got a lot of like urban foxes. Yeah.
I've seen so many foxes in my lifetime, but honestly, it's been maybe like 2 years since I've seen a fox. So who knows? Maybe I'm transitioning to a different animal. I wouldn't be surprised. Everything in my life is changing.
Yeah, well, you get a new animal in it, like in your every 13 years, maybe on the Mayan principle.
Hey, Dr. E, what you said about your wife not sleeping well and turning the screens off. That's a really good idea. Maybe if she can't turn the screens off, she could find something that's like more positive to have on the screens, or a sound or music, you think? I don't know. I've been listening to this YouTube channel in my background noise, like in my house at all times. This channel called Minds in Unison. And it's great ambient music, and it has positive subliminal messages in the background. And I mean, I don't know if it's part of what's been enhancing my attitude and everything, but I love it. I love it. And I like the idea that when I have that on, it's not like, you don't like what other subliminal messages are on all the other bullshit that we have on, right?
Yeah. I've done that for like a good whole year of my life easily.
Yeah,
I had it on them frequencies playing. Couldn't help it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was just learning. Everything was in the flow. Oh, good year, maybe a year and a half even. And then I felt like I can just do it every now and then now when I need it.
Yeah, dang right. Yeah, to each their own, Dr. E. I feel it, especially when we're living in a space together.
You can sort of hear it though. Sorry to interrupt, but you can sort of hear the frequency, what I was playing for so long. I know it in my mind now. I can hear it.
I know what you mean, because I feel like I can feel
slip into that
any time now. Because it's
meditate and you slip into it. You go, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm in. All right.
So speaking of meditations, I've been doing daily meditation practices now, and I just want to tell you guys that it is massively enhancing and changing my life. My inner and outer world seem to be very much changing, and in a very positive way. And when I say that, I don't want you to think that it means that means that you deal with a lot of your own darkness when you do that too. You know, it's not all just love and light, but that is the aim is to find the balance between our lightness and our darkness, and then to choose where we want to reside, and draw to us the things that we deserve and the things that we want. Gosh, because we're all these amazing beings that are a lot less physical than we think, and that shift, it's pretty massive. And when it starts to happen in our lives, in our worlds, then our outer worlds, they change, and our motivations change, our connection with our spirits and the universe seem to change. And So I've been drawing on that space. I'm going there every night at 9:30, and creating this space where I'm visualizing, and my visualizations grow stronger each night. And when I'm in this space, like I'm just going in there to do it for 15 minutes, but more often than not, I wait. When I open my eyes, it's been like at least 25 minutes to 40 minutes that I've been there. And when I'm there, I just feel a very real sense that like there is this energy that's flowing through my body in that moment. And even though it's a space that I'm in my head, it is still a very real space. And
I feel it in my heart in that space.
Yes. Yeah. So I know that was something I always wanted to have as a part of my life, and it's something that is becoming a big part. And maybe it has to do with. Go. What's up?
Oh, forgot my mic was on.
No worries. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that. Maybe it's also partially because I've been taking care of my body in a physical way now too, that cleared up space for me to actually have the motivation to take the time to do that. But it's just like anything, like, well, we all go on our different paths, and we all have different ideas about what's good for us, and what's good for us is different for every person. But when you start looking into that, you find the way. And so in doing these like different yoga stretches and stuff, maybe that's brought it to me. But it's like, just because that like, oh, like I want to meditate, or, you can say that I want to meditate, or I want to do this, or I know the best way to eat. I know that I need to work out. I know, or whatever it is. But until we do it, it's like, it's just like, sure, it's that easy, but like, it's just getting into the routine of doing it. So I don't know if anybody can find it in themselves just to even not, take out 5 minutes of their life or 15 minutes of their life at the same time every day. I have an alarm set on my phone so that it goes off 3 minutes before my meditation starts at 9:30. And, I just like, if we make it easier for ourselves to find these routines, then it's likelier that we'll then spend the time to do it. And I very much recommend meditating, because dang dudes, it's very special.
Awareness.
It's pretty special.
I'll agree 100%. Like when I slipped into doing the meditations, then you get more awareness of self and then everything else around you, for sure. I definitely feel that. And for me, a good practice, if you haven't meditated, or you're trying to, then you probably won't be able to. But I would say during the day, just breathe through your nose. Know that you're taking nose breaths. So then you're gaining some consciousness of breathing. So then one evening you'll sit down and go, I'm going to do them conscious breaths I've been doing throughout the day every now and then. And just breathe through your nose and that. But when you do, think it's coming from your stomach, then on the out breath, your chest. And you're just concentrating on them two things, you're meditating.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. And then you go, oh, that's all you do, really. Because you can let go of your thoughts because you're concentrating on your breathing.
Mm-hmm.
So then if you do get any thoughts thereafter, sometimes I used to look at them because they might not be matrix thoughts. I'm getting thoughts coming in my mind, but they're different kind of thought. So you can still sort of contemplate them. That's a form of meditation for me, when you're just contemplating stuff as well while you're breathing. And then remember, they go, oh, I forgot to breathe. Then you get back to your breathing and get rid of them thoughts. You know what I mean? It's like a battle to see how long I can breathe for. Be like that. And then that's how you get into meditating, I feel.
Yeah, I saw this really cool video this past year, and it stayed with me. Because as much as I'm saying this whole thing about meditating and like setting a specific time aside, which I really suggest.
Mine's the morning.
Before, but I know that I have always been a meditative person throughout my life, and
Yeah.
that has grown as I've grown, and as I
Contemplated.
wake up each day. Because there's a lot of different ways that we can meditate. You can meditate when you're riding your bike. You can meditate when you're crocheting.
Exactly.
I
Yeah, as long as
meditate
you've
when
got
I'm
you
working.
switched off. Like
Exactly.
Heidi said,
Remember,
she's in the
remember I
shower or
told you,
whatever. Yeah.
when I do all those things in one day,
Yeah, Mr. Hugh. Sorry,
Mhm.
brother.
I kind of visualize and manifest if I got to do a whole floor. Like I'll put, like I said today, I put changed 2 handles, changed the door, and stripped a whole 60 by 12 floor. When most people it would take them 3 days to do what I did. Right?
Wow.
But it's
Right. Exactly.
it's like a dance. Like guys always look
It
at me and they're like,
is.
"Do you hear me when I'm talking to you?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I pay attention." I just said,
You
I'm
switch
about
off.
at 2:00 today, and they're like, "What?" I said, "Well, I'm at about 2:00. I just got to finish my day, and then I can start to work." And I just preparing everything, and I just do this dance, and they're just like, "What the?" They don't even think I'm thinking. It just happens, right? And it's I kind of like black out a little bit, right? And just start building, and don't even want to take a break because you're just in that zone,
Jenny.
right?
Yes, absolutely.
Jenny.
Moving meditations. And yeah, that's so awesome, Matt. That's wonderful. That's so good. It really does help us like be more in check about where we are and then what we want to accomplish. But there's all kinds of meditations too, right? Like ones where you are manifesting, but then there are more quiet spaces too, where you're just breathing.
Yeah, I do the energy ones. If I want to fill my brain with DMT, I'll do my 30 breaths and then hold it on the 30th for like up to about, I can probably get up to about 7-8 seconds now. And then you've got to stop because you're rocking around. You've got it in your head.
Yeah.
And it's like,
amen. Yeah.
But I normally do that like on this full moon or something. Know when your energy is naturally really high and you're like, I've got to do something with it. So I practice my breathing from the base of the spine. So at the base of my spine, the energy's there and I'm breathing it up to the top of my head. And then I'm letting it out like that. I'm doing 30 of them. And then I only realised that Wim Hof does the same technique on one of his techniques he does. I was like, oh, I didn't know that. Because he's good to look at.
Yeah, he's got a lot of awesome breathing techniques. They've like blown my mind.
Nice, man. They would.
Yeah.
They blew mine. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you guys, I have to go to the bathroom and get some water. I'll be right back, okay?
Right, yeah. Cool.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So lots of meditation. That's nutrition. So we don't need food when we do that. Sure.
Red lemon Congo.
So if I fasted, I'd have to meditate a lot. I feel. Switch off. Oh, what's that you got there? Red lemon Congo.
Shatter. That's some shatter.
That's what it looks like.
We got this new bag.
Wow.
Look at this one.
Blimey. That looks quite dense as well. Like.
Yeah, that's some fucking primo. It's nice having a buddy that will give me stuff, right?
Some medicine, yeah.
Mm-hmm. We always trade. The best part has been able to trade and everything, and no money ever exchanges.
Don't pay attention. Yeah, if you're in your
I'll
head,
trade
you're
him
paying.
micro for some of his stuff.
Heart
He gets shatter. I don't know where he buys his shatter, but bartering's the best thing ever, man. It has been quite neat since that cannabis came pretty much legalized. Basically.
Oh yeah. Look, the heart is free. The mind we pay attention to. So be in your heart. Breathe and be heart.
Yes.
Jenny, you need some new smoke.
What's this?
Oh. Oh.
Morning.
Oh, right, yeah, Buddhism meditation. Well, there was that saying when I said I wanted to end the suffering, and that's what Buddha said. I went, oh, did he? I feel him. And it's like that knowing, you want to know. So that's the suffering, because we're suffering here. So we want to know why. Right. So hence meditating and asking. Where else you going to ask? You can scream it out the top of your voice, and maybe your neighbour might hear you. So that's no good. So we scream it from within, like what I do.
I go searching deep for the answers.
Go deep in there.
Plus then when we start like meditating, at least in my experience in like this last week alone, which is nuts. It's so crazy like how fast that is, but like the ability to like remain in a higher vibration, like genuinely. I just mean that's something really exciting for me.
That's where I found my flow. That's where I found my flow. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
That connection, you can get it, you can get in it, and then you know what it feels like. So you know when you're getting pulled away from that feeling, you're like, oh, I'm losing my connection.
Yeah.
So refrain from what I'm doing to regain it or whatever. Take some breaths, conscious breaths, and then I'm back in.
Yeah. Plus, once you build these spaces that you create, when you build them up, they become these like very familiar scenes and places that you visit. You can tap into that energy very quickly. It just the split is, you know, a thought, you know, and then all of a sudden you're drawing energy from that same space. Thank you so much, Algo. I love smiling.
So agree, yeah. You know what? You would always make someone feel at ease. I really feel that.
Thank you.
I do. Well, say someone was new in a room, you'd get up and go, hello. You act so natural. So it's not like a fake hello, or do you know what I mean?
It's not fake.
No, because when you was live doing that singing outside, that's when I noticed it. Because peeps would come past and go and get a drink and stuff. You're singing up there and whatnot, but you're still like, yeah, hello, how are you? And like,
I think I just like interacting with people a lot. I do need to have like a space though where I can come home and be by myself. It's kind of weird.
What you're creating there.
Yeah. Like I need that very much, but I really need my alone time too. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm such down the middle, and it makes perfect sense. All of my signs are on the cusps of everything. So it's like I'm like two people at all times.
I've got my spot. Here it is. It's my spot. Oh.
Yes. Oh yeah. Did I
tell?
I don't think I told you guys in the chat. I think I only told Matt and Code. I got a backdrop and like an official YouTube thing. Like my sister kept telling me to do it. I did. I got it.
You're pro now, really.
So yeah, I have Sagittarius and Gemini in my chart. I'm Sagittarius on the cusp of Capricorn. That's my rising sign. I'm Gemini, Venus. Where are my words?
Retrograde's over there. Come on.
I know. Oh my, yeah. This is the last day. Thank goodness. Venus and Gemini. And yeah, I mean, like I'm on the cusp of Aries and Taurus, and I mean, and my moon is like the cusp of Leo and Virgo. Yeah, all over the place. I got Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio.
I'll tell you what I don't have. The only sign I don't have is Pisces.
Scorpio.
Isn't that nutso?
Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Two
Wait,
Scorpio.
You know what?
Yeah,
no, that's not true. I think there is another. I don't think I have any Aquarius either.
We're the best, isn't we?
But I do have the rest of the whole of my chart. But yeah. Yeah, you should be welcome here. I'm so happy when you're here with us. It's wonderful. Yes. Yeah, the Archer. Yeah, Sagittarius, that fire. But yeah, I got a lot of fire too. That's all that passion. Hey, you know, I
Not
miss
that kind
you,
of
Mary. I
sag.
hope that I get to see you soon wherever you are in the world. Maybe if you're just listening, and also thank you to anybody who
He's
is
a lion.
listening tonight. Welcome here with us. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm really, really thankful that my moon is in Leo though, because yeah, I don't know how I'd make it if I didn't have such a if I didn't have like one of the most like confident, nicest signs that there are out there. If my most inner world and everything wasn't ruled by Leo, if I didn't have that strength,
So you got a bit of cat in you. Leo the lion, you got a bit of cat in you.
Oh yeah, and a lot of Taurus, a lot of
yeah, Taurus.
I have like 3 planets in Taurus. Or near Taurus. Yeah, it's
and that's the
big,
opposite of Scorpio. So
it is, right? It's part of our attraction, I think, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was the most satisfying yawn to watch you do, even like without the sound, Matt.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I've looked at YouTube. I see it now. Yeah.
Yeah, you and my mom are my Pisces, Heidi. Honestly, right?
Yeah, where's Wendy? This is to Wendy. Wendy.
Yeah, my mom. I love you, my mom.
I don't know if she's there, but hello.
She's probably listening, but who knows? She doesn't have to speak. Yeah. No, please eat some living cat. Cats are mysterious though, and so smart. And yeah, magic.
Big yawn.
He's a Virgo, 9 to 5.
Aquarius, so that's good too. I like that. Got that balance going on there. Shit, I need to contact her. I didn't talk to her this week. I like my weekly Chrissy time.
Mary's in the building.
Mary was just talking about you. I miss you. Happy summer solstice. Happy new moon. Or
that a video with them trees. Oh, it's amazing. She done a video. Yeah, all these trees with all these faces in them and like everything. Oh, it's brilliant. Put the link in the chat, Mary.
Yeah, do, because then I can find it. Well,
it's lovely. The last picture, I had fun with.
Yay! Oh, you know what? Too, when I was going to the bathroom and I got my water filled, I want to tell you guys. Sometimes when my hunger pangs get like really, really big during the fasting, especially the first 3 days, I will take a swig of pickle juice. I just did that. It is like, ooh, it gives me goosebumps over my whole body. But it really does, like, well, I'm putting the vinegar, the electrolytes, and that delicious dill taste. But it does, like, it really zaps that hunger away for me, which is really nice. But yeah, like I said, though, after the 3rd day, it's not so bad. But yeah, pickle juice. I feel really good. I'm all pickled up now. And it helps with the cleanse too, with that vinegar, pushing out all that whatever stuff that gets all, dude, yeah, caked inside of our intestines. I mean, I know my intestines are caked because I've done lots of cleanses and lots of fasting, but most of, like, I don't know, like, I just, like, I think to myself, all these people who have never done a fast before or a cleanse, I'm just thinking, your poor insides, no wonder you're getting sick. Oh God. Like,
yeah, you got to get that out.
Gross. This whole time you've been on the earth and you've never cleaned out your intestines. Gross. I'm so rude, right? Everybody should do it like they feel it.
Yeah, keep it up.
Oh, shit.
We're
welcome,
twins.
Tasha. Yay, welcome. Good.
That's it, Mary. Yeah, she's put a link in there for that video. Oh, they love it. You'll love them trees.
Yay! Okay, good.
They're fantastic.
Ooh, okay. So acupressure. I'm so interested.
Oh, yeah.
That's something I've never really looked into. I'm fascinated though. It's got to be on my path. You know, I've got to dabble in that. I got to find a little bit out. Plus, I wonder too, partially that massage that I got. Oh, I'm getting a massage on Friday. I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm pumped. I'm so
Or if
pumped.
Jason knows about it, maybe one day come on the panel and talk about it.
Ooh, that would be really cool.
I could really mean.
Yes.
Leaving something to think about. No, I could do one time. Cleansing with my bowl.
I don't get it.
Don't get what?
Mary Wynn says Zupu. LOL.
Zupu. Zupu. Hello.
Yeah. Oh, the massaging and the acupressure of like when I was there last month. It did like I don't know. It was like some pressure points that she like got on my scalp, like, and in my back, like it was like almost like painful. It was kind of painful for a little while, but like not to the point where I was just like tapping out, like I could handle it. But there was like a couple times where it's like, ooh, like a bit like, oh wow. But and then like a couple days after, I felt like I was bruised and stuff. But I'm telling you what, it just like released me. It just released me. Yeah. So, and like while I was having that massage with her, it was so good and wonderful and everything. I was literally thinking things to myself, like, I'm taking you with me wherever I go. I mean, like in a big way, like whatever my life entails, wherever I'm going, whatever this next step is, like you're coming with me and you're going to be my personal masseuse.
Imagine a partner. You had a partner who could do that.
Well, amen. And one day I will be a partner who can do that.
I
love massage. I actually was going to school for massage. Right when
I'm too sensitive. Yeah.
You're too sensitive?
Yeah, you touch my back, I'm like jolting about all over the shop. Like you gotta go in really slow, like let me know. Like I don't know if I can. I don't think I could.
I see. Well, that's a shame. I mean, that's or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not trying. I love massages so much.
I got a few extra thoughts then after.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just like learning the way, or maybe it's like an energy thing. I don't know. That's interesting.
I just have to have a leg massage or something. Like I don't know, like my calf muscles or something.
Get the pinky. Oh yeah.
The balancing finger.
So some really other like good news from this week.
Reflexology.
My cousin came back to work at the restaurant, and it makes me so happy, not only just to see him, but to have him there and his energy. He's an excellent cook. And
oh yeah, remember you saying that?
It's like now my folks will, like, well, especially my dad will be able to have more time off. And I also was able to take back my original schedule. Well, so now I just work on the weekend. And so I feel so excited about that. And it's not that like I can't handle doing that other day. I can handle doing the other day or the other couple days that I would do. But it's like an energy flow thing. And I just seem to express how I feel this like freeingness to have that day off again. And it's just like a whole chunk of time in my week now that I can be so productive. And yeah, so things are coming along. Oh yeah, I don't know. You guys, like I have my bookshelf together over here. It's so nice. I love it. But
that looks super cool. Yeah.
What'd you say?
That looks super cool. Your bookshelf. I love it.
Thank you. Oh my God, I love it.
I know. I need a little one. I need a little like 4-tier one, like baby one. What I can put next to me, actually. Yeah. Yeah. So I want to cut.
It is. It's so handy. It's like I mean, it's so nice. I just had books stacked everywhere. It was just such a mess. I mean, like my place still is a mess, but it's getting way better every day.
I probably bought 10 books and read none of them. So, yeah.
All right. So maybe if you have a bookshelf, it will help you. I mean, I still read my book.
That's what I do, though. I buy a book. I can't start it at the beginning. I just start in the middle or wherever. and then skirt about it. There was only one book I've ever read.
Yeah. I will say though that like, even though I would still read my books and stuff.
I'd like someone to read
everywhere.
to me. Yeah,
now though it's so much nicer just to walk over there and because these are the books that I use the most, but like I actually can like just take them out and put them right back and they're right there. I can see them. I don't have to be like, oh, I have to move that whole stack of books to get to that book.
Yeah,
that's really nice. I love it. Plus I have a whole nother bookshelf that I haven't put together yet, which is great because I still haven't even gotten to like, I have a lot of stuff, you guys. I'm getting through it though.
Yeah, that's the part of the process. Yeah, getting that spot because it's like your masterpiece. You never get it, but it's work in progress. Because like where I'm sitting, it's took me about 2 years to get to this bit where I'm at, but I'm still not there yet. But it's nearly there.
That's good though. And I like those moves that we make. They're very good for us. I'm proud of you, right? It's just one at a time. I've been making moves in my apartment for a long time now, but like I've picked up the pace, especially this month, especially this past year. Well, I guess this last like 4 or 5 months, but yeah.
This year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is this year.
Year of change, yeah.
Yes. So yeah, it feels good to have that stuff going on. And I'm glad that you do too. It's nice. Matt, your place looks really nice too. It's so beautiful outside.
Anyone in the chat got
nice
that
on the inside too.
Spent most of my life reading.
Oh, Sugar Beats. North Dakota, the Red River. I went and did that for 2 years, 3 years, 2 years, 3 years. I can't remember.
And
maybe 2. I loved it. I freaking loved it. I loved it so much. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever do that again, even though I loved it. We'll see, you know, when,
I asked Google to tell me a joke today, and she told me, where do frogs keep their money? And I went, I don't know where. She went, in a riverbank.
I love it. Hey, speaking of frogs, my best friend, when she got home,
reminded me of it.
She found this wee little frog, and it was just sitting right on top of her toilet paper. Actually, she sent me a picture. I'll show you the picture.
Toilet paper.
And then, how to get inside? I don't know. And,
this is going for.
And but she's like always had an affinity with frogs. Hey, will you put me on the big screen so that we can see this?
Yeah.
Oh, is it gonna? Oh, I have to dim this light. 1 second. It's okay. I know what we did this once when Corey and I were streaming. Do I know what I'm doing? Okay. Let's try again. Look at him!
Oh,
he's so
my
tiny!
God. And he little. How's he get on there then? Where? Look at that, man.
I know, it's so cute.
Look at her.
She's always collected frogs.
No.
And she loves frogs. And I don't know, maybe that frog was like spirit animaling to her or something. And but she caught it and she let it go outside, and she said it was terrified and stuff. But yeah, so cool. I don't know. You brought up frogs. I had to show you. I got a picture of a frog yesterday. Yeah, so cute.
Love it. Look, green as well. All these frogs. These green things. I'm glad I said that frog joke then. I don't know why I said it. You know what Google told me. Yeah.
If you guys ever want to go do the sugar beet harvest, it's through Express Employment. I'm doing really good here. But if you do go, you can drop my name. They'll hire you like that. They will. Yeah. Right. But like if you drop my name, you better go there and do a good job, man.
Yeah.
You better work hard and not complain.
Oh, Patsy's in the building.
You'll get paid massive bank. Okay. You'll like for like a month's work of worth, you're gonna make like $7,000 end up.
You take our bed, yeah.
It's a
Patsy
wood
made it.
camping position, so you like take a camper there. They provide you with a place to stay. It's some nuts hours and some crazy weather, and a whole bunch of like gypsy travelers, nutso people that you meet that are amazing. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Kobe, yay! Welcome, Kobe. I love you.
Kobe's in the building. Kobe's in the building. Kobe's in the building.
Hey.
Kobe's in the building. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. I ain't played your thing today, so I'm gonna play it actually. Like, thanks for being here, Ali. So.
Oh, thanks, Code. I love. I love that so much. Thank you. It's such a good beat. Oh yeah, plus the one of Corey and I, the sound check we were doing, that was the worst sound check we ever did.
Yeah.
Like, you can't even hear us saying anything. Like, it's so like at least 2/3 of it.
Yes, I've got the evidence now.
It's best in the camera.
Wouldn't want to wipe your butt with that frog on the toilet paper anyway.
Wait, what about the frog on the toilet paper? What?
I
You wouldn't want to wipe your butt if you didn't notice it. You'd be like, holy shit. He thought it jumped on your butt.
What do you like?
Oh my gosh.
It jumps on your butt. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, so Corey and I are gonna do a show on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, Sunday, yay!
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
yeah,
algorithm,
I
brother.
Remember to create the link. Thank you for all the good feels and kind chat. Have a good stream.
Have a good algorithm.
Thanks for stopping, Algo.
No, brother.
Bringing your awesome energy with us tonight. Talk about some health things. Yeah, it's good.
Hey, Walter Williams, welcome in.
Walter,
hey. Awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome, man. Yeah. So the rest of the week, I'm so pumped about the full moon.
Full moon on what? Thursday then. Yeah.
Today's Tuesday. Yep, on Thursday. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend a lot of time outside with my stones and get them all charged up. Too, for the last full moon, the super full moon, my mom, she put water out and she like charged the water with the full moon, and she's gonna give me some of it. She still has it, but like she said she had to strain it because it had like a bunch of bugs and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, I was going to say drink it, because
I might still drink it. Protein, what?
Yeah,
organic.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Organic bug juice.
Yeah, and then I think I'll meditate under the moon too. I don't know. Maybe I'll go out to my mom and dad's and get in the hot tub again. But let me tell you a funny story. Not so funny, but funny. Last time I went out to my mom and dad's house to use their hot tub, this was like the first time I had done that by myself, and I'm such a dork. I'm so strong. I don't even know my own strength. What's wrong with me? I broke their hot tub. The hot tub's intact. There's no cracks or anything like that. But like when I went to go take the the lid was always off. I never had to do that part before, and I didn't know that it like had this like link, this like clip that goes in that like keeps it so that the wind doesn't blow it back. Well, I just walked up to it and like I got on the corner of this thing. I'm just like, raw. I was like, She-Hulk, raw. I just like bust.
Just forced it off.
I opened it and I busted the shit out of it. I just like in one fell swoop. I was just like, I'm using the hot tub. Like, I don't know. Like,
And then just rip the top off.
And then even worse, after that, I was out there. I had actually a marvelous time, like meditating under the new moon. That's the last time I was out there.
Oh, that was the last one. Oh, yeah.
Then I got out. I was like all relaxed and like I had such an awesome time in my head out there and like hearing songs and things like that. I felt like I was in contact with the spirit and shit. And like I came inside. I never even told them about it. Like I forgot. Like I'm such a douchebag. Like I broke it. I didn't tell them about it. And then like I don't know, like that weekend when I worked with my dad, like before I left to go home, he's like, Allie, I need to talk to you. I was like, oh no, I saw the face. I was like, what did I do? Oh no. Like, and then he told me, and then I was like, yeah, it was me. It was me.
You might better fix it, bend it back into shape, like or whatever.
Well, thankfully they only need one snap, so like the other one they never use. So he said that he's gonna I was like, I'm gonna fix it. I promise I'm gonna fix it.
So you know how to take it off now then. So there must be a little knack of taking the lid off then, instead of like wrenching it off.
Yeah, there's a button. You push it, and then it's very easy.
It's actually a button.
There's a button, and it like unsnaps, and then you open it. You don't She-Hulk it. You know, you have to know that that thing is there first. Anyways, yeah.
What's that? No. What are they? What are they like? Were they like crisps, like sort of thing? I don't know what they are.
Plainwell, Michigan. Cool.
Tacos. You guys don't have Taco Bell, do you?
No, I don't know what they are. No.
You guys, I ate Taco Bell last week. It was so good. Oh my god. I don't really eat fast food so often, like very rarely.
You know, like a wrap. Hey, wraps, right?
I got nachos.
Well, a wrap, 213. What?
No, like a pita, pita wrap.
Yeah.
That's but they're smaller. They're really thin tortilla. But they just put the hamburger and cheese and lettuce in it and wrap it up really
I don't
quick.
think I'd vibe with that. They're like savory in it, right?
They're pretty good in a pinch. I've been in many pinches. They go down good sometimes.
I like donuts.
Quick and easy. Donuts stick on me.
Oh, I can't help
2
it.
seconds on the lips and the rest of my life on my hips.
Yeah. No, they miss my hips. They just go straight to the other place. Don't know where
donuts you need like 5 donuts just because they disappear so quick, man.
Yeah. I keep walking up to my local, like it's like a garage what sells petrol and stuff, but they do what's it? Donuts in there, and I'm up there nearly every day, like.
Boston cream.
That's my new addiction, I think. Donuts, peeps.
I
think I got off my noodles.
Mr. Noodles. Yeah, Mr. Noodles over there. What's your noodles called?
Yeah, I'll probably be Mr. Donut there. Donut.
Mr. Donut. Romaine Noodles. Who's in the chat? 313.
313. Kobe, Singe, man. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming. Like in the chat, whoever watched, even a replay
so cool.
as well. Yeah.
I'm glad we did this. Like I just kept going. Like I've been going back and forth about everything in my life, and I love doing this. I love this. I do. I'm just glad we're here, and I'm thankful that you guys are here with us too. It's really cool.
Good, I love it.
Creating this space together. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Great peeps in the chat as well, yeah.
What's the shell taste like?
Totally knows what one kind of taco.
Hey, okay. Good to see you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nice one, Okay. Lee actually said good words for me when he was on panel with my new mate. So I appreciate you for that, Okay. He's good.
Oh, there it is. Cool. That's a
In the
cool
building.
word.
Musicians for truth.
Welcome,
Yeah.
dude.
Hey, musicians for truth. All right, so I can
Cool,
sort
musicians
him out.
for truth.
We know,
Welcome.
I know he's good. So
yesterday,
Yeah.
you guys, on the summer solstice, like when I woke up, I was thinking to myself, man, I really, really want to go to the Great Serpent Mound. And so the Great Serpent Mound is in Peebles, Ohio, which is like south of Columbus. And I had been there for a summer solstice before, and it was amazing. So I was thinking, I wonder if they're going to have an event there today, because if they're doing a tour, I'd love to go take the tour again, because it was so impactful the first time that I went.
Yeah, they could have done that in England.
Anna went with me, and Harrison, and my friend Frog. Oh my God, frogs!
Frogs. Yeah.
Frogs are the theme, right?
Yeah, they're the theme. Synchronicity.
So I called them to see if they were doing an event, and this lady said that no.
I was going to say I've read it. Like, I've read it, right?
This lady that I talked to, she was friends of the Serpent Mound. That was the club, I guess it was, or like they're just friends of the Serpent Mound. She said that I don't know, something like Columbus or some Ohio organization had taken over the whole like historical Serpent Mound, and that they basically like kicked all of the friends of the Serpent Mound like out of there and stuff. And she said that they were closed. The Serpent Mound. It's an ancient place. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, after she told me that, and I was like, so you're saying basically that like if I went there and like it said that they were closed, that like I wouldn't be allowed to go into the property and even just like view the mound, like because I really wanted to be there at sunset, because there's a lot of different really interesting things that Native Americans did at the Serpent Mound on the solstice at sunset. Interesting things about like ideas about where our souls go when we die, and like these rocks and lots of cool sinking areas in the ground that they keep filling up that won't, because it's energy thing. But anyways, after I talked on the phone with the lady, and she got all like feisty about and pissed off about how they took it over, and they said that they're having some sort of like private event there. I was just like, okay, well, you know, I said, well, thanks for letting me know. So basically now I know if I go there, I can get in trouble. And we kind of had this like camaraderie about how no one can tell people what to do when it comes to that sort of thing. And I think that that's the whole aim of the story. I'm sorry it was so long. It's not that great of a story.
They all heard.
Yeah, it's cool.
But I recommend checking out any mounds that you might have and in and around you, especially on solstices and special times and things like that. Next time I'll have to plan better, because I want to go back there.
Interesting.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, feel the energies. Yeah, they probably done something at Stonehenge on the 21st. I didn't even think about looking into that, because I want to know whether we're allowed to do it. Yeah.
One day I really want to. I really hope that I can be there on a solstice
or the winter one. Yeah.
Yeah, or an equinox. Yeah, is that what it is? Solstices and equinoxes, or yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're the Yeah.
Yay! You're so welcome here with us, Walter. That's so awesome.
Yeah, nice one. We appreciate you.
Hear me ramble about a story that's not that great. Yeah.
That's what we do. We go with the flow. So yeah.
So what's on your plates for the rest of the week, you guys?
I got 32 or 24 more hours to go this week at work. I got
that?
3 more live streams to do. At least.
At least
I got about 1.5 ounces of cannabis to smoke in that time.
Sounds like a good one.
I gotta
Hey,
get.
Mark, jeez.
And when I'm not doing anything, I'm always getting picked on by the 4 females in my house. So that's why I smoke so much cannabis. I gotta block them all out. Then my wife's got to smoke so much because she's got to block me out.
Oh no!
No, I'm just kidding. No, I got lots of yard work myself to do.
Ooh, do you trace? Wait. At the Serpent Mound or a different mound?
Probably the same one.
Oh,
yeah.
friend at the mound.
Well, there's
'Cause I
mounds
know
all over the place.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
There's a lot in
I
Ohio
remember that,
even.
Yeah.
Ohio alone.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, Mark G's in the building. Mark G's.
Hey, Mark, welcome, dude.
G.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I did get all fired up though. I hate it when, or rather, calm down. I'm not trying to use the H word.
Saddling internet, yeah.
People try and tell you what to do. I get all like, ah! And I was like, I'm just gonna drive 5 hours in the rain right now just because they said I can't. I didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like the rain.
Yeah, if there's any interference in between that blimp and your telephone signal, or your Wi-Fi signal,
Right.
There's all those high altitude blimps up there just bouncing signals back, I think.
Mine went off the other night, didn't it? Yeah. Right about that. Yeah, they want you to go on to 5G because they're launching it in England, didn't they? Like now, apparently. So we're getting it first. Like, yeah. Soon find out.
Yeah, I never even thought. Do you notice it on your streets?
Yeah, there's towers everywhere. Yeah. They're everywhere.
What Sataloon?
Satellite technology. That's just on balloons.
Oh, that's actually what I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's why I said like high altitude blimps. More like a blimpish torpedo. Or a blimpish with a deck on the bottom of it. You never know. I love sci-fi or imaginative stuff.
Oh, me too, my whole life. So much. Oh man, you guys. Okay, so I've been like cleaning stuff out. I got into this closet, which I hadn't been in years. Honestly, I don't use it.
I'm not getting in no closets anymore.
Mothballs.
So I pull out this box and
Hide and seek.
when I get into it, it has just been terrorized by my cat. There's just paper everywhere.
And hair.
No, well, I'm sure there was some of that too, but like, honestly, what a little shit. I love her so much, but damn it. Anyways, she shredded some of my favorite books that I didn't even know were in there. Shit, right? So, anyways, it could have been way worse. Like, I think that the books that were more precious to me were on the bottom. Like, these are books that I read a long time ago. Like the Spirit of the DMT Molecule, my Catherine Kerr series, which is like one of my favorite fantasy novel series that I read. She destroyed 4 of the 12 novels of that series. What the heck?
She didn't like it then.
Well, shit, dude. Hey, it could be worse. She could have got up in that box and just like peed and shit everywhere. Yeah, she just like, it was her personal like nail sharpening box.
Love that.
Anyways, that closet looks a lot nicer on the inside. There's still more work to do though. I found lots of cool stuff in there.
Oh, Chase, you're caught up.
Oh, that's where I found my dream catcher.
Oh yeah, your dream catcher.
I was talking about that. I told you guys I had no idea where it got to. It's so cool. I'm so proud of this thing.
Meant to come back to you now, isn't it? Like,
yeah. And now maybe too, because like I never did put that finishing centerpiece.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll come across like the perfect feather to hang, or like the perfect bead, or something like that. Yeah, we'll see what shakes. I don't know. It's have to happen, right? It's like perfectly imperfect. I love it. Yeah.
Love that.
So yeah, do we have any specific questions anyone would like to ask? Because I think we're gonna start winding it down.
Yeah, we've done nearly. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks everyone for coming.
I really enjoyed tonight
Love
too,
it.
Ellie. I'm so thankful everyone was here with us. It's nice to have this space in a low-key way. We can talk about weird stuff that we think about.
Yep.
And
what we come up with, yeah. Every Tuesday, hopefully. So we'll be back next week. All well and good.
Yeah. Yeah, exciting, right? And then we'll see. I mean, we'll see what it ends up being about. We have plenty of ideas for streams.
Well, at least I got this poll thing there. I tested it tonight, so maybe I could always one time do a poll and say, pick a show out of whatever, whatever gets the most.
That's a great idea, Yeah. Plus,
we could do that one time.
I'm dying to do a tarot stream with you again. Eventually, we're gonna have to do that because it's my life. I just love it. It's not the only thing of my life, but it's the biggest part of my life right now. I just love reading about tarot and playing with tarot cards, and man, just staring at tarot cards. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I love that journey thing. What you read to me as well yesterday. Oh, it's lovely. I love that.
I already read it again today. Honestly, I read it almost every day because I love it so much.
That's a good thing to read before at the beginning of the show. Like when we do one again, I'd like to hear that again.
I'd love to do that. That's a great idea. Yeah, I want everybody to hear that so much. That sounds like
when we're going to do one, we can announce it the week before so the peeps know, so they know what to look for. You know what I mean? So yeah. Definitely coming.
I love Cheetos. Oh my god, I'm fasting. It's okay.
Yeah, I can't eat them no more. I was eating them, right?
Not for this day. Not for this week.
Something from within was saying it's got parasites in them. Don't eat the Cheetos. That's what my brain kept telling me. So I've given them up.
Oh, really?
Stop the Cheetos.
Yeah. I love them and all.
Dude, Cheetos are still a guilty pleasure that I probably purchase like once every couple of months. I love.
Yeah, I kept buying them, then I'll eat one pack and eat all three, like.
Oh, right. It's hard to like not eat the whole bag. It's so delicious.
That parasite's like, feed me.
Oh yeah.
Feed me code. Oh, thanks, Ellie. Ellie Mae.
All right, you guys, what you thinking? Is it that time?
Right, it's going to be that time, peeps.
Awesome, me too, Ellie. Yes. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, you guys. It's a big enhancement for my Tuesday. Awesome. It started slow, got better, and now it's even better. It's so good.
I'm pumped.
Yes. Amazing.
Right. So we're gonna head out now, peeps. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you. I love you very much. Be kind to yourselves, okay? Yeah.
Peace out.
I love